Well, hey there. Well, y'all, I made it back down to that park that I came to and basically just didn't skate that day because I had my indoor wheels that I thought I would just try outside and it didn't work. So I ended up just saying, nope, never mind. Well, I came back down here today with my outdoor wheels and I decided to scope out the area a little bit more, and I found a better place to try to skate on. And I've been skating. I have been. I'm proud to say. And the area that I found is actually really nice. It's smooth. And what's nice about it is it's like a sidewalk that goes along with places that you can sit. And like this right here, I don't know if you can see that. I can't see at all what I'm filming. Pardon me. So it made me feel a little more secure having some things close by that I could grab onto if I need to. And there is grass on the other side of this sidewalk. It's actually kind of long and it goes all the way around this like pond thing, whatever this is back here. But I'm not going all the way around it. I'm sticking to one specific area. I did sweep off this entire thing all the way, the length of this side here. I swept it all off, but while I was sweeping it, I noticed there was a few places that were kind of like, I'm not too sure about. I did skate down all the way to the end one time, but with those little weird spots that were on the surface, I was like, I'm not sure. Plus, I about gave myself a heart attack because I was like, right when I was getting to the end of the thing, I didn't realize that there was like a branch that was hanging down, so it scraped the top of my helmet and made this really creepy sound. And I was like, it was startling. So I decided, I'm just going to stick to this area. But my God, this is like, let me see, like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably like 5 times the length of what I'm used to skating on. So even if I'm not going all the way to the end, it's not really a big deal because I've actually got length to actually skate now. So I'm excited about it. But I'm going to turn this around so that I can show you exactly what I'm skating on. Okay, I am sitting down and I'm not about to try to get up and film this standing because I am wearing my skates. I got on all my protective gear and everything. I'm even wearing my padded pants. I decided just to put the padded pants on the outside of my shorts instead of wearing them underneath because it looked really silly underneath. It looks silly anyway, but I don't really care. Anyway, right at the edge of this thing right here, where this pretty little tree is, that's kind of like the farthest that I go, because if I continue on up that way more, that's where it gets into those kind of rough spots. I'm just not advanced enough for that yet. I mean, people skate over that kind of stuff all the time and it's not a big deal, but for me, being still nervous and everything and just getting started with skating outdoors, I'm not going to do it. But I found that from the end of this thing here down to the end there, at the very end of this, it's a great length and it seems very smooth. It's actually pretty quiet when I'm skating on it. I haven't encountered, any like major rough spots or anything that freaks me out. So I'm just sticking with that for now. And I'm just really excited that I'm out here doing this, even though it is blazing freaking hot right now. Oh my Lord, is it hot out here. And I did not even bring any water or anything to drink. But, once I decide to take a break or stop or something, I can go right up the road. And over in that area back there's like the town, the far end of town that I keep talking about. So if I go back over there, there's plenty of places I can buy water and stuff like that. So I can do that, but at least I'm out here skating on a surface that's outdoors and is longer than what I'm used to. So I am really excited about it, y'all. I don't think there's any way for me to really set this camera up so that I could try to film. And you're probably getting a lot of wind noise in this thing because the wind is blowing right now. So I'm going to stop talking. I probably will come back later, so I'll just end this for now and I'll come back in a little while. Well, hey again. I'm home now. Whew, boy, I had fun. It was hot though. I skated for a little while after I finished recording, my little spiel thing that I did. But I'm gonna tack on right after I'm done talking here. I did record some video of me actually skating. So just, just keep in mind, y'all, I am still a beginner, and this is the first time, literally, that I've gone out and skated somewhere away from the house on concrete on that much length. So, I'm just really proud of myself. And I did actually end up, not in the video clips that I'm showing you, but I did actually end up going the length of that thing a couple of times. But I mean, there were a couple of rough spots, and I just was a little paranoid. So I just said, well, this other part that I've been skating on is fine. So that's what I ended up doing. But I enjoyed it so much. It was so nice, and it felt so good. I'm telling you, that concrete that they used out there was really smooth. It was just nice, very nice. I would love to have like a big, huge space that had that particular type. I don't know what that type of concrete was that they used, but it wasn't real rough like a lot of the concrete here is, because I mean, it seems like there's different types. Some of them are a little bumpier than others, but that I was skating on was really smooth, and just I loved it. And I'm definitely going to go back and do that again over there, because I don't know, I just felt having all of that along the edge, that was beside me, that I could either grab onto or go out into the grass or whatever. That was comforting for me. I think, once I get more comfortable skating, I'll, probably be able to skate in other places that don't have that. But my original plan when I first left out of here was I was hoping that I could go try one more time at that place up the street where I encountered the snake that day. And I was going to take my little folding chair thing with me and stuff, and I had all that with me. But as soon as I got to the end of the road, I'm like, seriously? They were working on that section of the road, because they tore out that entire road and they've been repaving it. Still wasn't repaved, but because they were working on that section, I couldn't even get over to that area where I was going to skate. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm going in to the far end of town and I'm going to go to that park. But I'm glad I did, because that was really, really nice. And pardon me, and I think it helped me to feel a little bit better. And I enjoyed it. God, I enjoyed that so much. Oh my God, I can't even tell you how great that felt. So I'm hoping that I can get back over there soon and do that again. It's just kind of hard with it being as far as it is, and with the heat and all that stuff. And like even right now, the wind is kicking up a little bit and the sky is kind of getting full of dark clouds. And it said it was going to rain this afternoon, so that's likely to happen. I got to keep an eye out, because right at the moment I've got all of my gear, my pads and helmet and everything, I have it sitting outside, because I had read online, one way to keep them from getting yucky is to let them dry out in the sun, which the sun was out there, but now it's kind of gone behind the clouds. So but hopefully they get dried out pretty quickly out there because it's so freaking hot. But, you know, if I can manage to, you know, hopefully maybe a couple of times a week I could go down there and try that out. Unless they get this stuff done over here. If they get it done, I can go try one more time over in this other area, but I'm not going to have any of the convenience of the things to grab onto over there. It's going to be a whole different scenario. So I'll just have to see how I feel about it if I go back over there one day. But I loved it. I loved it. I know I keep saying it, but it was wonderful. Oh my God. And now it's going to be really, really hard to try to practice here in the house or even in this driveway area because it's so small. After having all that length to skate on and it being as smooth as it was, now I'm going to be like, oh, you know, this is kind of a disappointment, you know, to have such a small area. But if it's raining or something, I still can practice in here. You know, I've been doing it, so I can still do that if, you know, if I'm wanting to skate but I can't go out to do it. At least I can do that. But anyway, I'm going to just stick this little, you know, bit of video at the end here of me skating out there. I'm a little embarrassed. But I'm going to stick it on there anyway because I know some of you said, oh, I really want to see you skating. So now keep in mind, I had to just set the phone down on the ground and kind of prop it up against one of those little things that I was skating next to. So, you know, I did the best I could to try to get some video of it. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it. And I look forward to talking to you again really soon. So have a good one, everybody.